don't set up idols, because makeup and anything that is of the flesh can become an idol.
We walk along that street, talking nervously. We close, it won't be long now. You made me write this song, yeah. We safe but don't know how. We far away from town. We talk until we can't no more. You know, like I found before. Track of the time now. The moment is right now. I've been here before.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna show you how I do my skincare routine and how I prep up for makeup so that I don't experience pimples, basically. So this is just my makeup routine, and I'm sharing with you how I actually do my skincare. So I usually just go in with a cleanser. It really doesn't matter what cleanser, whether gentle or hydrating, or should I say gentle and or exfoliating, really doesn't matter. So I just make sure I cleanse my skin. Whenever I'm wearing makeup, it's usually in the morning or afternoon or in the evening. Then I go in with a toner, and this toner is my Isntree salicylic acid toner, because whenever I wear makeup, I always want to make sure my skin is actually very smooth and there's no dirt or anything, just clean canvas basically. And because the time is very dry, I always go for my Rovectin skin conditioning cleanse toner or essence, and I just massage that into my skin, and yes, that's basically it. So now I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. Is it moisturizer? Oh, a hydrating serum, and this one is from by Wish Trends. It's a Cera barrier ampule, so it's going to be super hydrating for the skin. And that's also one thing that you want to do whenever you're going in with makeup. Always hydrate your skin, especially during the colder weathers or colder seasons. Okay, so I just like to really hydrate the skin. Then I'm going to go in moisturizer right now. Alright, and in the daytime also, you should go in with your SPF. I really didn't show that this part. Actually, I didn't go in with an SPF because I kind of forgot. But make sure to put on your SPF. I just forgot. But I went in with this. This is the azelaic acid. This is azelaic acid, and the reason why I'm going in with this, I like to apply this to my skin just so that it can prevent pimples basically, and also helps with hyperpigmentation, and also because it acts like a what do you call it again, a primer, because it dries like semi matte. Yes, so I really like that because it makes my makeup go on really nice and smooth. Also guys, as I said before, make sure to put on your SPF.
Okay guys, so the first thing that we're going to do is to do the brows. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some of this. This is my NYX Stay Matte, but not this is my NYX Love Contours All palette. This is very old. I don't even know if they still sell it, but I'm going to use this brown shade, this one. Yes, I'm going to use this brown shade, this one, and I'm just going to add it to my brows to line it a bit. And then yeah, that's all I'm going to do. So you're gonna see that portion, and then after that I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. My Pro Concealer in Fawn looks like a hot mess, like it's like cut. I basically cut it in half, and that's how I've been using it because I don't have any, you know. So I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn mixed with the this is the MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Longwear Matte Foundation, and this is in 186. This is very affordable. You can get it on Beauty Bay or any website that sells makeup, drugstore makeup that is. And then I also mix it with this one from Il Makiage BFF Perfect Concealer in 16. So I basically mix it. When I mix everything together, put it at the back of my hand right here, and then I just conceal my brows. And then I use my regular foundation shade, which is this. and this LA Girl. I use both of them at the top of my brows, and then I just conceal it, and then that is my brows. Like basically there's nothing, you know, unique or special to the brows. Just make sure that it's not too black. Even though the charcoaly color, it's not black, it's like literally maybe a little bit lighter than my natural brows, but I don't want black like my brows, because if I get black like my brows, it's going to look like too black. Because even though my brows, they're black, they're not thin. I wouldn't say they're thin, they're just, you know, strokes, small strokes of hair in different, or strands of hair, yeah, in different places, you know what I'm saying? It's not like one, everything just one black, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why our black brows don't look so crazy, because it's not like super bushy. And then I'm going to go in with this foundation. This is my LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. This foundation during winter is perfect because it doesn't make your skin dry. And sometimes when your skin is dry under makeup, it can actually cause your skin to become textured, and you can get pimple because your skin is trying to produce oil to keep it hydrated because it's so dry basically. So I use a Pro Coverage Longwear Illuminating Foundation. So along with all of my moisturizer, along with all of the things that I do to my skin is also getting some hydration from the foundation for the weather basically. And I love this foundation. And one more thing guys, whenever you are doing your makeup, when it comes to my concealer brush and the brow powder brush, it doesn't necessarily have to be 100% clean, but what I would recommend is use like a paper towel and just basically wipe it off if you don't want to wash it right away. You know what I'm saying? Just use a paper towel to wipe it off, and then you can get some alcohol with some water and just spray it, so it's like a little bit not clean per se because it still has product, but clean in terms of like the bacteria that would build up over a time. Yeah, just make sure that you try to maintain these brushes, the eye brushes, because you can actually get acne above the brows. And then your foundation brush, you want to make sure that you change it every single time you do your makeup if you want to avoid acne. Repeating foundation brush is definitely a way to build up acne over a period of time. Just think of it like changing your underwear. Would you wear your underwear every single time you take a shower or take a bath? No. Think about a makeup brush like an underwear. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you are about to put a dirty makeup brush or a sponge or anything on your face, you'll remember, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to change. I don't want to wear the same dirty underwear again, basically. So make sure to wash it. If you only have one, wash it every single time you use it, basically. So that's my little, you know, help and assistance when it comes to like maintaining your skin and makeup. And you're going to see me applying the makeup in a few minutes, so just sit back, relax and enjoy. I think I'll be talking in portions of the video, hopefully. Yeah, if I'm in the mood I'll talk. But yeah, I'm going to do a simple makeup, like nothing detailed. Everything is going to be super drugstore. Alright, so just sit back, relax, and yeah. Okay guys, so I think the light was a little bit bright. Couldn't you tell me that my light was too bright, guys? Of course you couldn't tell me. Of course you couldn't tell me that. But we just basically stippled it, and that is basically it for that portion. Now what I'm going to do is add some concealer under the eyes. So I'm going to use my concealer. Guys, I don't have any concealer. This LA Girl concealer is doing it. It's on its last. Yeah, I think this is it for it. I've had this concealer for a year now, so I'm gonna take the concealer under my eyes right here and right here, my mouth right here. Concealer has done its time. Take some down my nose, and then I'm going to take the concealer that I had from the brows and take it right here. I'm gonna go in with some of the Il Makiage. This one is in what color? 16. This is actually my concealer shade. Like, for if I was wearing this concealer as a foundation, this would definitely be a perfect match. But I'm gonna take it under my eyes just because it's a little bit thicker. Yeah. I'm going to blend it with the other foundations. And then it has like this brown undertone, yellow undertone. Yes, I think it's better. Take some under the eyes right here. Alright, so then I'm going to go in with my beauty sponge and I'm just going to blend everything. Alright, so I'm going to take this to the back of my hand with the rest that is on it, just so that it can give it some color, because I don't want, this is like a fresh beauty sponge and I don't want the product to just, you know, wipe off. So I'm just basically using it to kind of base it so that the product can sit on top of the sponge, so the sponge will be like nice and tacky. So when I blend out my concealer like so, yeah. So just sit back while I blend.
Sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. But they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valley, all of the morning, every one for his iniquity. All hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water. They shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them, and shame shall be upon all faces, baldness upon all their heads. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. As for the beauty of his ornament, he set it in majesty, but they made the images of their abominations and of their detestable things therein. Therefore have I set it far from them, and I will give it into the hands of the strangers for a prey. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest.
Alright, so we're finished with that portion. So the next thing I'm going to do now, basically push my hair back, because, you know, yeah, I don't want this to interfere. My hairline is a little bit here, but don't worry. So I finished blending and everything. So the next thing to do now is to add some powder and dimension and all of that jazz. So I'm going to go in with this one. This is my Black Opal invisible oil blocking powder mixed with the Coty Airspun powder, and then this is the ColourPop medium deep no filter setting powder. So I just basically mix them together slightly. I'm going to use this makeup sponge, clean again. You just have to make sure that everything that you use whenever you do your makeup, just think of taking a bath and then putting on the same underwear, and you know what I'm saying? So don't do it. Yeah, this is your skin, and really and truly I don't really have the money to spend to be trying to figure out like acne. So that's one thing I would recommend. Just use clean makeup sponge and stuff like that. Anything that you use for your makeup, make sure it's clean. I'm just going to add the powder right in the middle of my face, and then a little down my nose, a little bit here, a little bit under my eyes. This is an invisible oil blocking powder, so you don't really have to worry. It's not going to be white. Yeah, and I don't do what do you say, I don't do the bright under eye thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing there. Yeah, I don't really do that. My under eye has to be natural looking, not for camera only but for real life, because you're not gonna see any ghost out here. I don't intend to look like a ghost. I'm gonna just take it under here, under there. I think that should complete it. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Full Matte Coverage Matte Powder. Like, it's the same brand. Yeah, very affordable. That's my thing. I just like affordable stuff. I don't like anything that's too expensive because your girl is not rich. So I'm going to use this brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to apply the powder to right here, perimeters of my face.
They do here. So I went in and saw, and behold, every form of creeping things and abominable beasts, and all the idols of the house of Israel portrayed upon the wall round about. And there stood before them 70 men of the ancients of the house of Israel, and in the midst of them stood Jaazaniah the son of Shaphan, with every man his censer in his hand, and a thick cloud of incense went up. Then said he unto me, Son of man, hast thou seen what the ancients of the house of Israel do in the dark, every man in the chambers of his imagery? For they say, The Lord seeth us not, the Lord hath forsaken the earth. He said also unto me, Turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations than they do. Then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord's house, which was toward the north, and behold...
Okay guys, so after that, I'm going to go in with this. This is the Pro Base Full Matte Coverage Matte Press Powder. So I'm going to use this now to kind of contour the face a bit. And I'm going to go in with, this is the only not clean brush that I'm going to use. But what I'm going to do, or what I usually do, is I get like some paper towel or something to kind of brush off. Because this is not super dirty, because I only use it maybe once. Yeah. So I'm just going to take this and just wipe off the excess. Just basically took the tissue and wipe off, kind of brush it off so it's kind of clean, and just contour certain areas like here, and take some right here, hairline, and this is just going to allow my face to come together. Sometimes I feel like this powder is a little bit too dark for my face, but it works. It works. When I look at my hairline, I know that the powder is a tad bit darker, but it works. Because that's what we're trying to do, low light. And
every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with the writer's inkhorn by his side. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
so as you can tell guys, I'm just contouring the nose. Not really contouring the nose, just, you know, kinda making it a little bit more pronounced. Okay, so that's that. Then the next thing we're gonna do is to, let me just wipe off my counter. I'm going to add some yellow powder under my eyes. And this yellow powder is not real yellow powder. It's just eyeshadow. And the reason why I'm doing this is because, yeah, I'm gonna add these two colors. The reason why I'm doing this is because, as you can tell, I don't have any brightening, anything under my eyes. And I also don't have a lot of concealer. Like the LA Girl Pro Concealer, I didn't use a lot. So I like to use this yellow eyeshadow. I put the two of them together and I just go like so. And this just adds some, you know, color under the eye area right here. Yeah, it just helps to brighten. And take some right here too. Don't take a lot, guys, just a little, and that will give it a little bit of brightening. So this is just a hack if you are poor like me. Not poor, I don't want to say poor, but if you don't have access to like makeup, if you're living in Asia, or you know, yeah, and shipping cost is very expensive. Work with what you have, use what you have, don't break the bank. So I'm just going to use this now, the big fluffy brush that I used to add the powder. I'm going to just blend it in so it doesn't look weird. Huh? Yeah, so you're not going to really see the powder after this. So that's that for the base. I'm going to use this now, this concealer, not concealer, spoolie, to kind of brush the brows so that it looks a little bit more natural and it doesn't look so aggressive. Alright, so that is the face so far. This is everything, foundation, all of that jazz. I'm gonna go in with this brush again to kind of seal everything in. Alright, so I think that's that. Anything else? I'm gonna add some of this. This is from the Juvia's Place Saharan 2 palette. I'm going to use some of this for blush. I'm going to use the same brush. Just going to lightly add it on my cheek area. Just lightly apply it, guys. So, and then I'm going to use this big fluffy brush again to kind of press everything in. The next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to spray my face because the time is, yeah, I'm going to spray my face like, alright, spray it one more time. Okay. So I'm going to go in with this brush. This one is a BH Cosmetics Studio Pro number 5 fluffy brush, and we're gonna go in with this shade, and maybe I'll tap a little bit in this one, but mostly this one, the same one that I use for my blush. And I'm just going to just adding some warmth to my eyes because this is a natural everyday kind of makeup.
And the inkhorn by his side reported the matter, saying, I have done as thou hast commanded me. And he went in my sight. Now the cherubims stood on the right side of the house when the man went in.
Okay, so the eyes are finished. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with this now. This is a eyelash curler, and then I'm going to curl my lashes and then go in with mascara, and then that's basically it. I really like to curl my lashes because it allows them to look more when I add mascara, basically. It also makes them look a little bit longer. I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. I've had this for the past year and it has okay guys, so this is the brows, not the brows, lashes. I got a little bit of spillage, but one thing I will teach you, do not do not rub this immediately, let it dry, and then you can use your spoolie and to just sweep it away, and then yeah, it's good. So what I'm going to do now, I am basically finished. So the next thing that we're gonna do is to put on some lippies, and I'm going to keep it pretty natural, like neutral. I like the neutral look. So I'm gonna use a paper towel and I'm gonna wipe off any of the excess. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe off any of the excess foundation. Jesus, a wrong brush. Alright, so I'm going to use this now to get rid of this right here. So just gonna use this. I'm gonna use this and along with some of my to just clean up this area so it doesn't show. Yeah, so you can't really see anything. Nice. And then that takes care of the little thingy that I got. Let me just look if it's alright. So that is pretty much it. Now, as I said before, I'm gonna go in with my lip color. I'm gonna take, oh, why is it like this? Take it on the lip. Just lip gloss basically. I can't really see now, guys. Let me turn on the light. It's a little bit bright. Can't really see me. I'm just adding some of this again. Yes, I don't really like when it's too pinky, so I'm going to take another color. Let me see. I'm gonna take another color on top. Yeah, because I don't like when the lip gloss is too pinky. Pink is not really my favorite color. Like light pink, or the color equivalent to sky blue, sky pink. What's the name? Light pink. I like light pink. And dark, the darkest berry kind of pink. And I think this is it for your girl. I think this is it. This is the makeup look. This is all I'm gonna do. Finish. The only thing I need to do is kind of brush the brows. And then I think that's it. That's it, guys. That's it. This is the makeup look. Natural everyday makeup that I do in order to prevent, you know, any kind of build up acne and all of that jazz. This is the makeup that I've been doing, and the only thing I've been doing different when it comes to like the bump that I was getting on my forehead, only thing I started doing is just clean my brushes and everything that I'm supposed to clean, and don't use too much foundation and all that jazz. Keep everything minimalistic. Yeah. Yes. Okay, guys, so as you can tell, this is the finished look. Went ahead and did my hair, and this is quick, straight to the point, nothing too detailed. I'm just wanted to show you my makeup routine, the routine that I'm currently using for everyday makeup basically. And yeah, this is pretty natural, straight to the point. If you haven't seen this hair tutorial, go and check the link to the right of your screen. If you haven't seen my several exfoliation routine, my pore care routine and my morning time routine, please go and check that out. I will link everything, you know, to the right of your screen if I can. But yes, guys, this is the makeup routine, everyday makeup routine. Hope you enjoyed this video, hope you liked it, and don't forget to click that subscribe button, click that like button, and remember, Jesus is the only way. And yeah, just love on God and make sure to spend some time with God. Like, that's the most important thing, to spend time with God. Like, God wants a relationship. He doesn't want rituals. He wants a relationship. So that's why I'm going to encourage each and every person to do, while you're watching this video, while you're doing your makeup or whatever, don't set up idols, because makeup and anything that is of the flesh can become an idol. Yes, and that is the reason why I said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all his righteousness, and
everything else that you want will be added unto you. And if you live after the flesh, then you will be subjected to what the flesh wants to do, because the flesh is also enmity against God. So meaning that if you live according to the flesh, you're going to die. But if you live according to the spirit, you will live. And the spirit will kill the flesh, and it will also give the flesh life. Okay, so just make sure to live according to the spirit, spend time with God, and allow God to control you, meaning that allow his spirit to guide you, to tell you when you are overdoing the things of the world. You know, always you want the spirit to always convict you of whatever you're doing. So if you're making mistakes, you want the spirit to tell you that you are doing this is wrong, you shouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So that's what I'm going to encourage each and every person to do. Read Romans. Romans is an amazing scripture. Like Paul, when God was just using him, used him from he was transformed from Saul to Paul. God just used him miraculously. He condemned the church, persecuted the church, and then turned around, and God used him in a mighty way to explain what the gospel of Christ was all about. So I just encourage each and every person, while you're doing your hair, makeup, whatever, please to spend time with God. Don't let this become an idol, because it can become an idol. Just be careful. Okay? Yes, love not the world, not the things of the world. If you love the world, the love of God is not in you. Okay, so I'm just going to encourage you to spend time with God. And this is the video, this is the makeup routine, and this is what I've been doing even while I was taking care of my skin, just to prevent my skin from getting acne. And I don't wear makeup very often. That's one very important thing, to not wear makeup too often, because that can actually cause your skin to become clogged and all type of problems start to develop. Just know that makeup will do that. Okay, so just be careful of that. And this is the video. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, guys, subscribe, share, and see you in the next one. Peace.